Hello, my name is Julian Wesley Kandou. Welcome to the video. Today I'll be talking about the 3 films by director George Miller. No, not that George Miller, that's George Joji Miller. I'm talking about the older George Miller. That's the one. Little bit of background. George Miller is a 73-year-old Australian film director, producer, screenwriter, and surprisingly, a physician. He is well known for his work on family movies such as Babe, Happy Feet, and his action movie series Mad Max. His camera work usually puts everything in center frame so the viewers know what's going on. Now, George didn't exactly direct Babe, he produced that movie. But he did direct its sequel, Babe, Pig in the City. It didn't do as well as its predecessor, but it became a cult classic years after its release. This next scene, what I'm about to show you from the movie, Miller directs the camera center frame to direct the viewer's eyes to what matters to the story.
What, honey, what's wrong?
I think I've dropped a baby.
What do you mean you dropped a baby?
I must have dropped the other baby.
Oh, Zooty, calm down, calm down. Zooty, don't worry, honey. We'll find the baby. We'll find the baby. Has to be right here.
Oh, my baby!
Thelonious, look! Look up!
Now his next family movie, Happy Feet. Unlike Babe, Pig in the City, this movie received generally positive reviews from critics and won the Academy Award for Best Animated Picture, beating both Monster House and Cars. Yes, it beat Pixar. In this next scene I'm about to show you, Miller uses both panning and wide shot but maintains the center frame to show you what really matters to the story, just like before.
Our night of graduation, infatuation, illumination, top of the class. Ooh, Missy Gloria.
Each morning I get up, I'm down. Can barely stand on my feet.
Take a look at yourself in the mirror.
What you doing to me? I spent all my years
Believe in you.
I just can't get no relief.
Now, let's jump to my favorite topic. My favorite movie. The first time I've seen an action movie get nominated for Best Picture in the Oscars, Mad Max: Fury Road.
I want them back. They're my property.
Oh, what a day! What a lovely day!
Before Fury Road came out, action movies usually uses shaky cams and quick cuts, and that's already a bit too much for the viewers to keep up. But Fury Road is an action movie set in a desert with sandstorms on moving vehicles. Now, how do you do that? Usually, seeing movies like that would drive people mad. See what I did there? Because Mad Max, and it's a story about moving cars and stuff. Anyway, here's an example of a scene where, like usual, he puts everything in center frame.
All right. This
is your way home.
We go back?
Back?
Yeah.
I thought you weren't insane anymore.
What are they saying?
He wants to go back from where they came.
Citadel.
What's there to find at the Citadel?
Green.
And water. There's a ridiculous amount of clear water. And a lot of crops.
It's got everything you need, as long as you're not afraid of heights.
Where does the water come from?
He pumps it up from deep in the earth, calls it aquacola, and claims it all for himself.
And because he owns it, he owns all of us.
I don't like him already.
It'll take 2 weeks to skirt the wall of mountains.
No. I suggest we go back the same way we came. Through the canyon.
It's open, we know that, right? He brought all his war parties through.
So we take the war rig and we charge it right through the middle of them. We can decouple the tanker at the pass. Shut it off behind us.
Kaboom.
But that's just a dialogue scene. What about an action scene where there's explosion and stuff and guns blazing? Well, here's another scene where it's more action oriented. You see that? You see what he did? He still manages to direct your eyes. Here's the biker that drops the bomb on the center frame. A truck drives from the center to the left, and from the left came another biker and jumps to the center, and it cuts to another angle where the biker is still in the center in midair, falling to the left. Then cuts to another angle where a shotgun is on the left side of the screen, and cuts back to the biker falling to the left again, and the truck passes from the center to the left with a bike following it from the right, and cuts again to another angle where the bike jumps from right to center, cuts yet again to Max shooting his gun on center frame, and it goes on like that. This is where George Miller strived. This is why Mad Max Fury Road was considered as one of, if not the greatest, action films of all time. Well, I guess that's about it. Well, thank you for watching this video, and see you next time, I guess.